What's up, everybody? So here we are with Lite BB, the Firestick Edition, the one for 16.1 Jarvis. This is version 3.3. Again, this is not the one for Kodi 17 Krypton, so you must have 16.1 Jarvis to install this build. A few things have changed, so I'm going to go over that and explain some things towards the end of the video. But as you can see, I did update some of the backgrounds, so now on certain menus you'll get backgrounds that change every few seconds to new ones. Thought I'd change it up a little bit. So movies, I did replace the widget up top from Specto to Zen. I think Zen runs a lot better, and it's just been the one that I use the most. As always, you guys can change it out to whatever widget you choose to once you put it on your device. Still up top, we have the Specto Sky Movies all the way up here that you guys can go through. Then Zen Trending. Down in the sub menu, we still have Search, Specto, Zen, Exodus, Bob. Wolfpack is new. A lot of people wanted that. Echo Documentaries is new. I do suggest you guys check this out if you're into like documentaries. There's all kinds of documentaries in this add-on. It's a pretty good one. I've been liking it, so I did include that into the build. Mucky Duck's add-ons are not working at the moment, but I heard he is fixing them, so HD Box, Movie Vault, and all of his add-ons are staying in place because an update should be out soon. But for the movies, that looks like that's what's changed in there. Added 2 new ones and removed some dead ones. TV shows, again, you'll see new backgrounds, they'll change. Replace the widget again for the TV shows with Zen Most Popular. So these will change throughout the day or as people start watching new stuff. Down in the sub menu, change some things around. Added Amazon series and Star series along with the original Showtime, Netflix, and HBO. A lot of people wanted that from the Lite BB 17 build, so I did include those two for easy access down in the sub menu. Urban all stay the same, nothing changed there. Live TV, I did remove some add-ons that no longer work. I have to say this just because there is new people that follow me every single day that use my builds that are brand new to this. Live TV, the free Live TV add-ons are always up and down. They're never really reliable. That's why it's sometimes good to have options, but I did try to include the best free ones that I think are out there. As always, you guys can add, install whatever add-ons you want, but for the most part, these seem to be the best ones that are out. So hopefully they will work for you, but I just wanted to say that for new people. Sports, updated the background, so they will change. Everything stayed the same for the most part. I did remove 1 or 2 add-ons that were just kind of having trouble. Kid Zone, the backgrounds will change in this one. I did include the widget up top for Disney TV shows, so all the TV shows that are on Disney, you guys can get there in the widget. I did update with the Disney TV shows down here in the sub menu as well, and then everything else for the most part stayed the same. Phoenix stayed exactly the same. Didn't need to change anything there. Favorites, same as always, same with adults. If you don't want the adults, just go ahead and delete the menu and the add-on from the build. It doesn't take that long. I've done a few videos showing how to do that, so watch some of my previous ones if you would like to do that. I did include add-ons, so program, music, and video add-ons and pictures are now all in one menu instead of having separate ones to kind of get rid of the clutter that the build was becoming recently with the last few updates. It was just starting to get too cluttered, so I wanted to clean some things up. So now everything is in one add-ons area. You can get to everything right here with the video widget up top. System, we still have the BB maintenance, so you can clear your cache, packages, thumbnails, force updates, do all that. I did include Aries Wizard down in the sub menu for easy access. Again, same with BB maintenance, system info, skin settings, and file manager, all right there. Power, always good if you're making changes to come here and hit quit. Power down Kodi properly so it saves any changes you make, and you don't have to go back and redo it. And then we are back to the movie section, and down below you will see the news feed. I do recommend to leave it on just so I can push out updates to you guys and keep you updated with what's going on, if there's any updates, any changes. But if you absolutely don't want it, then you can turn it off by going to System, Appearance, and then turn off the RSS news feed. But if you turn it off, like I've said in a previous video, I do recommend to turn it on at least once a week for 5 or 10 minutes, just so you can catch the feed and see if there's any updates or anything that I needed to push out to you guys that was important or whatever. But you do have the choice to turn that off if you don't want it. So Netflix style skin, I had to pull it from this build also. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed if you went to the skin, it had a problem loading the shortcuts, and it just did it to me recently before I pulled it. You switch to the skin and then it goes to a black screen. Nothing will load. Actually, once you get to the skin, you can't even get to any menus or get back to this skin. So it seemed to have issues with the newest update that they pushed out. For whatever reason, the new update broke whatever was working before. So for the time being, I had to pull it from the build just so there's no confusion, there's no issues, people aren't asking me the same questions. And it seems like the only fix is I'm going to have to redo the entire build from scratch and add everything one by one again. Right now, that seems to be the only way I'm going to be able to get the Netflix style skin back into this build. But that's going to take some time. So for the time being, I had to pull it from the build. I hope that doesn't push some of you away. I'm going to do my best to get it back as soon as possible. But like I said, I am going to have to redo the build from scratch, and that's going to take a minute. And time is very precious to me right now. So hang in there with me, guys. Please don't let that, take you away from running this build, because everything else works fine. It's been updated. It's been cleaned up. Removed dead add-ons, added a few new ones. I did not include Players Club, hot new add-on, but with that, they always seem to work for a couple days. I tried it all last night. Not one channel would load for me. So there's no point in me putting in an add-on that's going to be broke and not work. Same with the Bubbles add-on. I know a lot of people like that add-on, but there's Zen, there's Specto, there's Exodus, there's other great ones out there. Bubbles is too big of a file size, and the point of this build is to keep it small so it runs good on Fire Sticks and lower end devices. So I hope you guys can understand. I am going to do my best to redo all this so I can try and get that Netflix skin back in the next update or two at the latest. But this is it. It's definitely worth an update. So if you're on 3.2, I would definitely update to this one. It's cleaned up. It should run a lot smoother, and the file size is a lot smaller for those of you on a Fire Stick or lower end devices. So let's install it. Same process if you're already used to it, installing the Ares wizard. If you're brand new, you need to go to System, File Manager, go down to Add Source, and you want to add this source right here. I'll put it on screen so you can see it. http://repo.aresproject.com/magic. Name it whatever you want. Click OK once that's done. Then you want to go back, go to System, go to Add-ons, go to Install from zip file .ares repository, and then click on this to install the zip file. Once that's done, it'll say updated. You can go up to install from repository, and you want to go to Ares project, go to program add-ons, and you want to install Ares wizard. Once that's done, you want to go ahead and open it. If this is your first run in it, it's probably going to have to do an update. It takes a couple seconds to do that, and then it should start the wizard 10 or 15 seconds after that. So don't worry if it, takes a second. Once you're here, go to browse builds, and you want to scroll down to 20 on the list. There we are. You want to click on Biagio builds, and you want to click on the first one, Lite BB Firestick Edition. It says version 3.2, but by the time you guys get to this, it will say 3.3. So make sure it says that. Make sure you're on a fresh start before you install this build. Once that's done, you want to click install, let the build download, let it extract. Once it's done extracting, it's going to ask if you want to back up the skin and profile. You can click yes. I always click no. Once that's done, it's going to ask you to force close Kodi. Don't click OK. Just go to your device, pull the power cable, wait 3 to 5 seconds, plug it back in, launch Kodi, and let the build sit for 1 to 2 minutes just so everything can load up properly. Once that's done, you guys are good to go, and you can start browsing, customizing the build, installing things, deleting things, doing whatever you guys normally do once you put the build on there. So again, kind of a small update, but kind of a big one in the same way, because it definitely has been cleaned up and it should run smoother. I'm going to do my best to get going on getting the Netflix style skin back to working. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I've had nothing but a pain in the ass with this skin, which is crazy because the first month or two it worked fabulous, but that's the way things go, and I'm going to do my best to fix it. So that's how you guys install Lite BB Firestick Edition for Kodi 16.1 Jarvis. If you have any questions, YouTube comments have been messing up lately, not just for myself, but a lot of other people I've talked to. Half of them come in, half don't even show up. So your best bet is to contact me on Twitter at Biagio1122. If you have any questions or need help, I will do my best when I get free time to help as many of you as I can. I can't promise I'm going to be able to get to everybody, but I do try to do my best. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think. And until then, I will see you all in my next video. See ya!